If you are still here watching my videos after this long, I would like to say that I definitely do appreciate you. And I also, if you're here hate watching, I want to say that I appreciate you too. And you know what, if you're actually here hate watching, that's incredible, and maybe there's something that I can say that might turn you into a liker. So, the reason why I'm making this video, it's going to be a little bit of a change of pace from what I just was posting all week, because yeah, it's over. It's finally over. I don't have to complain about that anymore. Thank God. I do want to move on from that, but I think it's important that we all understand and realize that we can't completely move on from it because we can't excuse the developers for what happened. Now, let me digress, move on from that. I want to explain a little thing or two to some people out there. I, believe it or not, am generally a really nice person, and I try to be extremely respectful and caring of other people, and think about everybody that might be affected by problems or everybody involved in whatever situation. I'm constantly thinking of others, and I'm constantly trying to be nice and respectful, as I said, and I unfortunately have limits, especially when people fuck me first. With all that being said, I'm the kind of person that if you fuck me, I will fuck you back. And I will fuck you harder. Okay? Because I don't appreciate it. I didn't ask for it. So if that's what we're doing, then that's what we're doing. Okay? I don't like getting that way. I'm not happy about it. I'm not proud of myself. And it actually further makes me angry when people get me to that point, because I try to avoid it at all costs. Now, additionally, it comes off extra exaggerated because of the whole YouTube thing. I find myself, it's like a reflex. On camera, will act. I find myself generally trying to make things exaggerated, funnier, angrier, more dramatic, because it makes the content better than when you're just like blandly talking or being boring, monotone. People respond to it differently, you know what I mean? I'm sure anybody that spends enough time on YouTube knows exactly what I mean. Spends enough time watching content creators and listening to content creators, or is a content creator themselves. You completely understand. So yeah, I it definitely, I understand that I come across as a very shitty person often, and I would agree. And that's usually, as I said, it's after someone or something gets me to the point where I am just like, okay, I feel like I'm being accused of something, I'm being blamed for something, or I'm just being made to feel a certain way, like, or somebody's being an asshole to me, being rude to me, so I just need to respond in kind, and yeah, I like I said, I'm not proud of it, but yeah, I'm definitely the type of person when I'm backed into a corner like that, I will fight my way out of it. And I might even, fight you into a corner yourself. I just don't like it, and that's the way it is. I don't think anybody appreciates it when other people are rude or mean to them, and they might lash out, or they might just move on and forget it. Whatever. But that's the way that the developers made me feel in the past week, and that's the way that the community made me feel as well. There was a lot of people that were very dismissive of the problem. and the fact that people were upset about it. And it's tough when you are the one that's put in that problem. But like I said, I don't want to digress to bring any of that stuff back up, because we're moving forward from that. I just want to explain the type of person I am, so some of you understand why I get that way, and maybe hearing that resonates with you. Maybe you are the same way and you understand. Maybe it just helps you understand me and hate me a little less. I don't care if people hate me, in all honesty. I really don't at that point. It is kind of exciting when people are you know, fighting with you and coming at you, because it's like an adrenaline, it's an energy. It you know, it's a weird thing. So yeah, ultimately, I'm not mad. I'm annoyed, obviously, at the game. I'm frustrated that the game is not better and it's not getting proper feedback, because yeah, I really do think way too many content creators are just scared to talk about all the bad stuff, or they're not noticing the bad stuff somehow, some way, I don't know. But there are huge problems with this game that are not that. Like the inability to get co-op matches. Like there's way too many different co-op matches to try to first clear and do. And sure, that problem will probably go away as I do them. But then what about new people? The new class of people will have problems getting them done. Or they're going to have to ask people to waste energy to do them. And it's just like, the game got pushed out way too early without them actually responding to any of the feedback that really need to be responded to. They need to have an option to run a co-op for free that does not give you all the drops. That just, you get maybe character XP and that's it, or something in Gil, something for your time, but not the rewards that are really worth the stamina. But they need to make it so that people can run it with lower level friends without wasting their stuff. Or they need to implement bots. Or relocate some of the first clear gems into higher levels and just reduce the amount of levels that there are. I don't know. All I know is there's like 16 co-ops that I have to first clear, and I spent 30 minutes trying to matchmake for any of them, and the only one that I can get is a free. So it's tough, you know? It's tough, and that just is very poorly designed, very unthought out. There's a lot of things in this game that are just not well thought out. Spending 60 stamina and not getting a single drop. Not one single drop from the stage that you're supposed to get. Come on. Like, you do the premium, you get like 4 or 5. We're not asking for 5 for 60 stamina. Would it kill them to drop 1? No. It probably wouldn't. Like, they need to fix stuff like that. The amount of stamina you waste. They made it so you get more stamina faster without adding to the pool, so people don't have enough time to sleep, they don't have enough time to work. I'm not the only person I saw complaining about that, by the way. There's a lot of people complaining about that type of stuff. And this type of stuff needs to get fixed. They need to add to the base pool of stamina so that people have enough time to sleep. So that people have enough time to work. Because the people that start losing sleep and feel like they're losing progress because they're losing too much stamina while full and like stuff like that, they're the type of people that leave. You don't want people to leave. You want them to stay if you want this game to succeed. I know a lot of you think that I want this game to fail, and I kind of do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do. I want Square Enix to learn from their mistakes. But unfortunately, they never do, and they keep making them. Now, you could say that this is Applebot making the mistakes on Square Enix's behalf. But remember what I said in a previous video, if you watched it, and if you didn't. This is important. Square Enix is more likely to shut this game down if it's causing a negative stain on their name or the Final Fantasy brand. Final Fantasy mobile apps are more likely to get shut down when they're not doing favorably. And that is the reality. I'm not saying this because I'm a hater. This is not the part of me that wants this game to fail saying this. This is the realist in me saying this because this is a reality. I've played Final Fantasy mobile games that have been shut down. Some of you might have as well. The game that this new story, First Soldier storyline, is based off of shut down because they did not have the foresight to understand that mobile gaming being popular and BRs being popular were two separate things. That the other BRs being popular and them making mobile clients was not because mobile BRs was the new wave of great gaming that people wanted. No, it was convenience. These games were put on mobile for the convenience as an option to make more money. But they started on PC, they started on consoles, they started wherever, they started on more optimum devices. But for some reason, Square Enix makes the weirdest, dumbest decisions and mistakes. And they do it time and time again. Massive failures. I hate to say it, but the Marvel Avengers lost them a lot of money. Pretty sure Forsaken, what is that? What was that fucking game called? I don't know. It fucking sucked. Or at least I never played it, but people hated it. It must have been bad. And it was so bad that they sold the company that made it. They were hyping up that company too. Like this big thing. And they were going to start making all these great games. New great games with this great engine. Bomb. Oof. Get rid of that company. Never mind. Come on, guys. Listen. Once upon a time, I was a Square Enix fanboy and I wanted them to succeed. But you know what? After 40 years of seeing their mistakes and them do the same stuff time and time again, game and game, even look back to Xenogears. The second half of the development of Xenogears was chop the shit, and this is the same type of shit that they're doing these days with their games now. They're not letting them get full development. They're releasing them too early to try to make the quick buck. And then the games, they fail, and then they sweep them under the rug. It took me this long to realize that this was happening. And I don't like it. I have a Kefka tattoo on my arm. I wouldn't have gotten this if I wasn't a fan. But it's like, sometimes I feel like I'm an idiot for getting this tattooed on me. You know what I mean? It's like getting a girlfriend's name tattooed on you. It's fucking dumb. Don't do that. I've done that too. Listen. Square Enix treats me probably just as good and bad. It is a dysfunctional relationship. And that's the crazy thing, that a lot of game development studios, it's not just Square Enix. A lot of gamers, a lot of game development studios have this dysfunctional relationship thing, you know, aura about them. It's just, Like, what are we doing? Why are we enabling them and supporting them and stuff to do this stuff? So, look, I'm sorry I got angry and I said a bunch of things in a mean way. I understand if people don't like me and don't, and they unsubscribe or whatever. They comment and yell at me. I don't care. Like, you guys, some of you realize, like, when you comment, like, super bad shit, like, it's one button to hide it. Your comment stays there for you, but it's hidden for everybody else. So just keep that in mind. Like, you're only helping the person by giving them engagement and getting your comment muted. So if you're like truly mad and hate what I have to say, just don't comment. Like, don't comment, don't like, don't dislike, don't even finish the video. But hey, I do hope some of you actually entertain the idea that I might say something worthwhile and watch all the way to the finish. Because, yeah, I try not to be a complete asshole all the time. I try to be insightful and informative and helpful. And yeah, it just sucks. It sucks to have been mad about it while doing it, but it feels bad to have been one of the only people trying to warn people not to lose their account and trying to promote people to message feedback to get it fixed sooner. And maybe me doing that video and posting the email actually helped. Because look, it's back. I don't know. I'm not going to take credit for it, but you know what I mean? Like, maybe if more people did that and more people emailed them, they would have taken it more seriously. I don't know. Whatever. Did I level Sephiroth? I'm kind of just shooting the shit at this point. Sephiroth, I did, 50 nodes. What level is he? He's 34. I need to get him to 35. So I guess I'm going to run another one of this. It feels like such a waste to run this, but I legitimately could not get in co-op. I was waiting like a half hour. I got to go to sleep for work. I do not have the time for this shit. I do not have the time for this game, unfortunately. And that's another thing they need to consider, and content creators need to consider. This game can't survive if it's made for you. It has to be made for casuals. It just can't. It can't survive being made for a content creator. If you're a content creator and you're running out of content, make a second account. Make some videos. Do something with your time that is productive with the game. But it can't just add infinite content that casuals don't have time for because they're going to leave. And they are leaving. I am not a casual by any means. But I also am. I have to. I have maybe 4 hours per day to play. And I am just frantically trying to get anything and everything done. I don't even know what order or path I should be doing it. And at some points, I just definitely don't even feel able to keep up. Like, my Crisis things. That event came out, I did maybe one Crisis dungeon, and that's all I really had time for, because the Criterion dungeons came out as well, and I don't even think I finished all of those. Now I have new story. I have to try to farm the Ifrit co-op, because I haven't done that at all. I have to try to clear all my co-ops. There's just so much stuff that I have to do, and I don't have time for any of it. And I don't have the stamina pots for any of it either, because I missed out on so many days worth of them. That's not saying I don't have stamina pots. I do have a fair amount. But it's not as many as I could, so it's definitely not going to be as easy to get caught up on all of this content. So yeah, So I guess I'm gonna do this character stream thing and then do the pulls. If you made it this far, I feel like you probably deserve to see some pulls. If you're into that sort of thing. You also get to see I'm turning low energy. Oof. 2 more runs? That's rough. Okay, I have enough energy for it. I really just don't want to waste I don't want to waste any more stamina on this EXP stage. I just, like, really needed to get... I want to get Sephiroth caught up. He's really weak. I can barely do the lower level co-ops with him. If I could even get a co-op match, of course. But, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully in the next 3 days, I'm able to do as many of those first clears as possible. I'm sure they're going to come back, and the first clears are not going to reset every time. If they do, that's crazy. I will be sad that I missed a bunch of crystals, but I guess that's not the end of the world. You live and you learn, right? But I'm pretty sure all the first clears are not going to reset. Unless some of these co-ops are already repeats and they did reset. I could be wrong. Just stuff like that usually doesn't reset. So I wouldn't get my hopes up there. Oh, I forgot. I gotta stop comparing this game to other gachas. People hate that. They probably hate when you compare one gacha versus another. Then people hate me for talking shit on this game. Or about their favorite content creators. Oops. Sorry. I don't think every content creator is bad. If you happen to be a content creator and you're watching this, you know what? I don't think you're all bad. Even some of the ones that I might be accusing of being bad. Don't feel bad. Some of you just got caught in the crossfire. I'm sure some of you made videos about the issues. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't look too far or too hard. It was just apparent to me that nobody was really making content about it. Okay, here we go. Character stream. Boom. 50 nodes done. All right, now we can do some draws, but while I'm in here, I'm going to unlock as many of these as I have access to for now. That is healing. That is poopy. That one's kind of poopy. He's a magic character, right? Yeah, I don't think I need any of those. They're all poop. I'm running low on pieces, too. Oh, speaking of pieces. Is this just me? What the fuck is this? Nani? What the hell, damn guy? Yeah, so, yeah, that's an interesting little bug there. Perfect game. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright, alright. We got some tickets and shit now. Boom. Who wants to see some draws? Probably nobody. Nobody made it this far. That's the way I like it. Secret draws. 60 of them. Oh, boy. All right. I don't know if I'm excited. You know, I'm not, honestly, I'm not expecting much at all. I'm expecting to get absolutely in the oosh. I wish there was a way to speed this up, because it's not looking good. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that was a bad one. That was a bad one for sure. All right. Get the bad luck juices out of the way for the good luck juices, huh? Maybe. See, I don't know what's worse. The fact that I'm not expecting anything, or I'm just not sure if I can even, I'll even be excited enough if I get something, you know? I should say if. Okay, okay. That was a sigh of relief. Okay, two. I can be a little excited. I was a little bit surprised there. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that is a cool looking sword. That is a cool looking sword. I like it. What is the other one? Is it a dupe? Wait. Huh? Wait, wasn't there two? Was it a... Wait. What? Oh, was it a dupe nameless? Was it a 5-star nameless? Okay. I guess it was a duplicate nameless. Yeah, isn't it supposed to show you? Like, that's really, like, how many shards you got? Why doesn't it show you how many you got anymore? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. I don't care for the dupe nameless. I'm gonna be honest with you there. I like the Crimson Blade, though. I think that's a good draw. Sorry, I like spaced for a half a second there. Ugh. Oof. Ooh. Nasty. So far, it's not looking too good. That Crimson Blade was a good draw, but overall, ooh, these are some bad draws. There's some bad draws. Oh! Purple boy? Purple boy. Oh, yeah. Okay. We got it. We got something. We got a 5-star. Can we get more than one? I feel like the non-guaranteed 5-star animations that get 5 stars usually turn out better. They usually have like 3 or 4 or 2. And then the guaranteed 5-star animation, like, will have 1. See? 1 and a bunch of blues. I'm telling you, the guaranteed 5-star animation is a troll. When you get, like, the upgraded animation, that's when it's good. Is this another nameless? Oh, man. Oh. 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 Fuck. That's so bad. These draws have been really bad. That's okay. I didn't expect to get anything out of this. It's whatever. I think I'm just gonna skip Sephiroth. His outfit looks silly. And I'm sure the next new character that comes out will probably be a million times better. I can just get Sephiroth stuff slow over time. Come on, let's get one good one. I don't think so. It's alright. I probably don't deserve it. It's whatever. Oof. Oh my god. Okay, the video's long enough anyway, so thanks for watching. Oh, those were brutal. Bye.